on this?
Got it.
Okay, now we are in live on YouTube. Okay, for those watching on YouTube, this is a conversation promoted by TNT, a community of language students. So if you are interested in participating, visit talkandtalk.com.br. Okay, so let's start our conversation about culture consumption. So the first topic is introduce yourself. And I will add some challenge about this word consumption. So introduce yourself and say consumption. Okay, guys. So to start, please, Suelen, it's your turn.
Hello YouTube. Good evening. My name is Swellen. I'm 28 years old. I live in countryside near Rio de Janeiro with my family. I have a degree in human resource and a post-graduation degree. And I don't know what I would say. Can say I like to read books, watch series, movies, and yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, so please choose the another one to answer this topic.
Okay, Elias, your turn.
Okay, I'm Elias, I'm 37, I live in Rio de Janeiro, but it's not in capital, it's in a mountain region, Teresópolis. I work with IT since 2008, it's almost 16 years. I have no pets, I have no kids, I'm married. I'm here on Talk Talk since last year, 2023, but I have already studied Talk Talk in 2022 and turned back here again last year. About the challenge, consumption.
Great. Okay. Okay. So choose the another one, please.
Okay, Clayton.
Hello, group. My name is Clayton Santana. I have 40 years old. I am living in Lisbon, and I am working in information technology. I am a degree in system information system and a postgraduate in project management, and have a master degree in education. I like to eat, to read, and watching TV series. In my free time, I walk into the city and to know the historical buildings in Lisbon. And now, welcome, Bruna. And would you please the presentation for the group?
Hi, good afternoon. Do you listen to me?
Yes.
My name is Bruna. I have a 30 years old. I am civil engineer. I am, but I don't work now. I I like eat. I like dance. I like music. I like watch TV and series. I like swim. Um, One curious for me of me is I swim into ocean one time for week. I um I single but I have a boyfriend. I live in Salvador, Bahia with my mother, and I have one sister. Mm, that's it. That's it. Uh,
Okay, Bruna, thank you. So, Igor, please, it's your turn now.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Igor. I'm 27. I was born in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I have a degree in information systems like Clayton. My bachelor's and my master's is in computer science. I also work with IT. I don't know what else I can say about me. I've started my English consumption. Is that the challenge, right? In 2019, if I'm not wrong. I started on TNT at the time as well. And that's it.
Okay, thank you. Welcome
Yes.
for you all. And about me, my name is Cynthia. I am 35 years old. I have the habit to say 34. So this month I do birthday. So for me is strange to say 35. So okay, I have my own company. I am a marketing strategist, but I am reading tarot cards right now, nowadays, and I feel like I am in a career transition because of this. So in my free time, I love to walk on the streets. I live in Santander. Here is a city. If there is a lot of trees all over the place, you know. So I love this, and I am here because I think that I am a lot of vocabulary. I know a lot of words, but I don't know how to put this in a sentence in the right way, you know. And I have this habit to think that I need to think in English, but my friend Elias said that it's not necessary, and that he cleared my mind a lot because I don't know. I think sometimes that I even think in nothing. I don't know. It's strange. Okay, I feel that I'm. Eu não estou muito bem sabendo que eu quero, onde eu quero chegar. Okay, guys, so I will go to the next topic, okay? Topic number 2. How do you currently consume culture? So, guys, thinking a little better right now, I think that I am break the rooms, okay? Because there is a lot of people here. Do you agree with this? Okay, guys, so let me break the rooms and then we can go to the next topic. Just a moment. Mm. Elias, I will move you to the another room, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So you can help me. Okay, guys. I think it's all okay. So, if you can see a button in your screen, please click and go to the another room. Okay, so question number 2. Let me see. How do you currently consume culture? Swelling, what about you?
I don't know. I think don't know. I think watching some videos on you. I think you said about culture, Brazilian culture, or the other culture,
Every culture.
every culture. If the culture were caraca, for the another country, I watching some videos, listen to music, or watching movies and series. And if I have money, travel to know the culture de perto. And the Brazilian culture, traveling, try typical food because I love to eat, so I like to to try new food. And yeah, listen to music, go to the party, typical party, you know? So
Mhm.
festa junina, things like that. I love it. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, and how about you, Igor?
That's a good question. I think talking to people, that's how I currently consume culture. And also, I try to attend some events that they have here as well, just to know, how they are and understand a little bit more about everything.
Okay. I thinking this topic because I remember when I was a teenager, I went to theaters and cinema a lot and exhibitions and shows and something like this. And then in my adult life, I don't I don't do anything of this, but I feel fault. I don't know how to say this.
Miss them.
Yes. I miss it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's falta, né? Uhum.
Yes. And then I think about this behavior, and about the a rotina corrida, and then I consume culture on internet. It's especially on YouTube and Netflix or Prime or something like this, series and movies. But I think the other way of consuming culture is more rich,
Mhm.
Uh, see things on the streets and like Igor said, talk with people. It's too much more real and rich,
Yeah.
So I was curious about how another one's consuming culture,
Mhm.
So it's
When
something like this.
when people sorry, when Igor said about the talking with people, I think when you talk with the elder, I think he elder person, huh?
Mm.
Old people, you get it because the older people uh consume and I don't know how to say that in English. Spread, I think spread culture because in the past they enjoy the culture, enjoy the party, the events of the culture. I think nowadays with the advance of the technology, we lost something about it, about our culture, because we consume a lot of things, and you don't have time, like Cynthia said, about the to enjoy some events or some things about culture, and we waste a lot of time on the computer, on cell phone, and we don't talk with other person. So tipo, a gente deixa a vida levar. So we lost some things.
Yes, it's exactly about this. I see myself in that right situation, you know.
Yes,
So, but
go
we
ahead.
have like for example, spaces sharing culture, museums and theaters. I don't know. In another places, you know. Okay, but I don't know. I think today, for me, is a little bit difficult to do these stuffs, you know.
Yeah. You said, and I remember, I think you have a daughter, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
I didn't you. So it's difficult to spread culture with your daughter because you, like you said, you don't have time, and the our generation tipo passando de geração em geração, tipo acaba, né? Because we don't have time to do it. And I remember when I was child, my grandmother and my mother put in my grandma Howder some path of habit, in the Easter,
Mm.
because I think this is culture because when you're a child, you like você acredita, né? You believe in tipo coelhinho da Páscoa and something like that. So I think it's important for when you are children to have this culture, this thing, tipo, passando de geração em geração. I think is good.
Yes, and this promote a good relationship with the kids and parents and the whole family. So I think culture is important to aproximar people, you know.
Yeah, I
Okay,
agree.
what do you think about this, Igor?
Which one?
About this kind of relationship, relation.
Oh, yeah. Well, I agree a lot with what Swellen said about, talking to older people. My neighbor, she's 74, if I'm not wrong, and she's the one that I most like to talk to because she tells me a lot of things that I, you know, didn't know or will take more time to learn than she takes to tell me. So, yeah, I agree with that. And I also believe that the small things that we live as a child, it's part of our culture as well.
Okay. Okay, guys. So let's go to the next topic. Okay. Can you read the next number 3, please?
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Number 3, do you
Yes.
remember how you consumed culture in your childhood? How was that, and what are the differences between then and today? Should I start or choose someone?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. I think the way I consumed culture back then was very different. Was more like Swellen and you mentioned. For example, it was more like my mom teaching things that my grandmother taught her, and I was just learning as I was going. I didn't know that I was learning, but I was learning anyway. And the differences between that time and now is that, um, let's see, I'm not sure exactly, but now I kind of have to relearn the culture because I'm in another country right now, and everything is different. So I have to talk to people and see how they do things, and yeah, just trying to not mess things up. And about my culture, my Brazilian culture, I already have it. So I just, talking to everyone here improves my knowledge about our culture. I think 2 weeks ago we had a very interesting immersion about carnival, and I learned a lot of things that I didn't know. And yeah, that's how I've been doing.
Okay, and how about you, Swelling?
Yeah, I agree when Igor said about the exchange, the culture, and like I said before, nowadays it's different because we don't have time. We grow up and now we are adult, so it's different than we are a child. So in the past, I consume culture with my mother. She talked to me, or my grandmother talked to me when have a party, had a party or something like that. And I really like it to listen some histories about the past and about the how the party works, how the Christmas work and something like that, because it's so different that's now. So I think it's important. I in my case, I think it's important when you have a grandparent, and they talk with them because they show you how was the difference and that now and the past. So I think it's important. And Igor said about the carnival. I think for me, Christmas have a chant for along the years. And for me, nowadays, I don't feel so excited with the Christmas or happy or New Year. I don't know, but my niece is 12 years old, and when this event arrived, she she feels so excited with this, and she asked me, why you don't excited with this? I said, because I don't know, I think it's because nowadays I'm adult and I have other problems, so I don't feel so excited with this. So I think this change with the pass of the years because we grow up.
Yes, I think even in school, the tour is different because I remember when I was a child or even a teenager, these tours is about theater and museums and something like this. But nowadays, I don't see this in my daughter's schools. They go to park and something like this, but it's not about consuming some kind of culture. It's only to enjoy, and I think it is because nowadays we have less contact to one each other, even kids. Uh, and I think that changed all of this situation. Okay, but I don't know if it is good or bad. I think it's bad. I don't like this a lot, but okay. Guys, next topic number 4, swelling. Please, can you read for us?
Yes. Number 4.
Yes.
What difference do you notice in relation relation to the I don't know how to say that word,
Consumption.
consumption of culture between different social groups? Should culture be free for some groups? Let me see if I understand this question. Um, I don't know. I will pass this question. And
Okay.
when we go or you answer this question, I will answer.
Okay.
I think about it.
Okay. In my opinion, I think that change a lot. Yes, that change a lot because I think it's like in some communities we have like uh, funky parties, you know, and that is culture too. Or capoeira games. I don't know how to say this, but in another kind of groups that is too different, you know. It's this question is about this. So in my opinion, I think yes, it's a lot of there is a lot of difference about social groups, you know, about how they consume culture because of this, because I think it's totally different. The purpose of these parties or these culture production, it's totally different. It's like about carnival. When we go to enjoy this party, it's different. I think if you are that a community. I don't know, the interaction, you know, is totally different. I think we consume culture to different purpose, you know. I think it's something like this. And how
I
about you, Igor?
I think I think you're right, for example. Um, that's because of our country, the way our country is, right? Our country is really, really big. So Brazil is huge, right? And we have different cultures in different parts of Brazil. For example, we have in the south of Brazil, we have one type of culture. In the north, we have another one. In Rio, for example, we speak a lot of palavrões, right? And some people think that's rude, but that's just the way we talk. So we have different groups as well. As you said, we have people that like funk, and funk is a Brazilian culture, but we also have axé, right? Which is also a Brazilian culture. So even inside of Brazil, we cannot define what is culture because of the way our country is, you know, very, very big. So
Yes, okay. And how about you, Swelly?
Yeah, I don't know if I understand as well this question, but I think in my pers perspective, I think I don't know if he have a se tem ligação com isso, but I think when you said should culture be free for some groups, I think it's about the judgment because like you guys said about the one person like funky and the other person like heavy metal, an example. And the one people that like funky can like heavy metal as well. So I think this culture can be, I don't know, se misturar, mix them. So I think everyone can have a little bit of culture because like you said, we have a lot of genre of music, funky, forró, and things like that. So it's a culture of Brazil. So it's Brazilian culture. So I think it's important to have an open mind, you know, to understand and don't judge the other person that you can like it. I think it's important to no oh my God. It's important to have empathy with the other
Mhm.
person because I see I see this kind of thing very much on Instagram and the other things in the other social media about the one people don't caraca, não sei como é que eu vou falar isso em inglês, mas assim, as pessoas não podem gostar de funk e porque geralmente as pessoas ligam quem gosta de funk com as pessoas que não querem nada com a vida. Né? E as pessoas podem muito
Uhum.
bem querer gostar de funk, às vezes dançar funk, e mesmo assim ser responsável, ser profissional, né? E tudo mais. Então, acho que as pessoas separam muito isso, ou é 8 ou 80, né? Então, acho que. Não sei se eu respondi direito essa pergunta, mas acho que é isso.
Sim, sim. Yes, yes. Okay. Um, Guys, let's go to the next topic. Uh, it's number 5, okay? From what you know, no, yes, sorry. From what you notice in your social environment, is it common for people to value culture but not artists? Think about the exploitative relationships and lack of support. So, I will go first, okay, in this question. I think yes, it's too much common. I know a lot of people that consume some music, for example, but think it they don't have they don't give some credit to the arts, for example, if the arts needs a lot of things to be an artist, that doesn't matter, the people only needs the music or the art or something like this. So in general, no, but it's common for my group of friends or about the people that I have some contact, that people only enjoy the music and doesn't care about the people produce the music, It's like it's another question number 6, but linking one each other. It's like about the discussion about Ronald Law. I think to be artist, you need to a lot of time because involve a lot of process, creative process and a lot of things that on others professions, I don't know, don't need, and then they need this support, but people don't understand. In my point of view, it's too necessary, but there is another kind of thought about this, so for me it's like this. You want this music or this art, you enjoy this, but if the artist have some good condition for this, or I don't know, a benefit with this, people doesn't care about this, it's something like this. And how about you, Igor? What do you think about this?
I think I am inside of this category that you just said. For example, I like the music, but I don't really care about the artist. Maybe I should change my mind. I should, do some research and understand what he or she has been going through to have that music. But I really never thought about it.
And how about you, Swelling?
Yeah, I understand you, Cynthia, when you said about the support the artist, but I don't know. I think Anita is an example of disso. And because she no some people agree with her to go to another country to building her career um out of Brazil, and it's okay because as pessoas falam, né, entre aspas, representa o Brasil. So, but I think it's metade metade. Algumas pessoas concordam, outras não. So I think some people don't support her because some people don't like that her do and did, but other people like with everything he her do. So I think it's complicated, but like Hugo said, I don't I don't support the artist. I just listen the music, and that's it.
Okay. Okay, guys. Um, I will skip the question number 6, okay, because it's about this. So I don't know. I think it's like I don't know. I will skip the question number 6, okay, for you. Okay, so about number 7, please, Igor, can you read for us?
Sure. So, in what ways does culture consumption contribute to personal identity and self-expression? That's a very good question. Let's see. I'm not sure actually. I mean, if for example, if you are proud of your culture and you want to um, express yourself using the culture, things like that, I think that's has more to do with yourself than the consumption of culture itself. It's my opinion. I don't think we are defined by where we were born, for example. Like I am from um, Rio de Janeiro, right? But I don't like funk, and funk is more strong and real. And I don't think we are defined by where we were born. I think that's a way of expressing yourself, but you can just use another way, and that's okay as well.
Okay, how about you, Sueli?
Yeah, I have a different opinion because, like Igor said, here in Rio de Janeiro, the funky is the most of music. I don't know, but I think some artists um want to express yourself in the lyrics of music, not funk, but maybe rap or I don't know, trap or something like that. Because I think funky, when when the artist write the lyrics, if you grow up in a community, né, favela, you will write the lyric about the that you tipo que você vive ali, né? So it's a self-expression because what you are living. So and the other person I don't know. I think it's a difficult question, but I think you understand me when I said it's depends the situation depends the person because he in Rio de Janeiro is funk, but in São Paulo is funk too, but it's different kind of funk. Is tipo funk ostentação, so I think it's different. So it depends.
Yes, I think culture for me, né? Culture can contribute a lot with your self-expression because when we think in culture, we think in a lot of things. It's like you all said about music, but we have something like fashion, you know. So the way you change, you close yourself. I don't know how to say this, but the clothes you use express a lot of you are, you know. It's like we have for a woman this I don't know how to say this too, but this fabric in huh?
Are you saying about the hijab?
Yes,
other
yeah,
cultures?
yes. So this express a lot of you are, who you are, you know. So in my opinion, I think it's a association, you know, about uh, how you express yourself and how you identify yourself with some group or with some situation, you know, in this kind of art. Okay, guys. So let's go to the next question. I don't remember who read the in another time the question. Um, Swelling, please.
I read.
Okay, okay, thank you. So Swelling, can you read the question number 8 for us?
What is the relationship you observe between culture and politics? Hmm. I think yeah, there are association. There is association with culture and politics, but I don't know. I think it is a difficult question for me because I don't like to talk about politics because it's I don't know, é tipo um assunto delicado. But yeah, não sei. I don't know. I pass.
Okay, so I will go, okay? So I think it's intimacy about culture and politics because if we think about culture, a lot of culture is a protest, you know, a lot of production of culture. So I think it's a form to the society express the vision of the people of the communities, you know, and especially about this, I think it's that reflect how we feel about the government or about our situation in life in society in something like this. Igor, are you there? I think he go out. Okay.
I,
Okay.
I was listening. I was just
Okay,
keeping.
okay.
Well, I agree with you. Like, eh, how can I say that? I agree with Swellen. Politics is a very difficult things to have to, give your opinion without, well, but okay. I think culture has a direct impact in politics since the beginning of the time. For example, at least in the Brazilian history, we had, for example, we mentioned about capoeira, right? Which was a fight style that the slaves developed to fight against, the farmers and everything. So that's one Brazilian culture that had a direct impact in politics in the past. Now we have, different kind of musics with some lyrics attacking the government or just giving their opinion about something. And we also have, for example, in when we are electing a politic, some people they think, oh, that guy, he was born in the same state that I did, and so I will give him my vote without even questioning, So that happens a lot in Brazil as well. So that's a very interesting topic, but yeah, that's my opinion about it.
Okay, thank you. Guys, next question number 9, okay? Should there be limits to artistic and culture production, or should expression be free? I thinking that question because I remember about a situation when we have some nudity with involving children here in Brazil in some exhibition in a museum. And I don't know if you remember of the situation, but there is a artist naked and parents levaram a children in that exhibition, and that shocks a lot of people, and social media said a lot of things about this, and we have this uh, arguing about this and something like this. So this question is about some situation like that, you know. And I don't know. I think yes. I think it's important to have some limits. It's like when we have some films, some movies, and there is a lot of violence, and we don't know why it's important to express this of this way. I think sometimes there is no point, you know. So I think it's uncomfortable and with no point, you know. So I don't know. So because of this, I think there is important to have some limits. But I know that some people think artist is like self-expression. So because of this, you don't need to have these limits, because if you feel like this, it's uh it's fair express this, you know. But I think it's important to have some limit in some situation. And how about you, Swelling?
Yeah, I agree with you because some people ultrapassa, né, this limit. And it's important to have a conscience about the things because you said about this uh museum, I don't know.
Mhm.
And I remember some I don't it's complicated to say that, but I remember when I don't know to say como é que fala passeata, sei lá, I don't know. And about the feminism. And woman show the bread. I don't know como é que fala, peito, sabe, tipo, ficou nua, sabe? Vai. So for me, it's complicated because, like you said, there are children. So I think it's important to have a limit and don't bore the other person because you don't are alone. So I think it's important to have a limit and be respectful.
Okay, how about you, Igor?
I agree with both of you. Like I don't even know what to add. We should have rules, you know. We live in a society, so we should have rules because without rules, everything will become a mess, you know.
Yes, it's a little bit chaotic with no rules. I totally agree with you. Guys, I closed the other room, okay, because we have no more time and I need to share the survey. And so I will end our live on